I want to do a part 2 of why the narcissist targets the scapegoat. The narcissist targets the scapegoat because they know the scapegoat, like I was talking about in my last series, they think they could just, really, they want to gang up on the scapegoat. When they're usually targeting, it's usually like a wolf pack type mentality. When they target the scapegoat for whatever reason, the scapegoat is the main target at all times. Usually because the scapegoat is just different than the narcissist. It's just that simple. Way different than a narcissist. Like empath, can feel emotion, real emotion. It's almost like unhuman that how the narcissist acts. And you know exactly what I mean by that. You've seen, if you've been around a narcissist, it's damn near unhuman how the narcissist acts. And they act out. They act a damn fool, to be frank. The narcissist doesn't have no control over their emotions when it comes to you, the scapegoat. The narcissist finds new ways to make you smear your name in front of everybody. It could be one thing. It could be another thing. You could do nothing, and the narcissist still finds a way to smear your name in front of other people for whatever reason. The narcissist's main thing, a main target and main goal is to break down the scapegoat. They see the scapegoat as that small of a human being, because they're not on the same side. You have to realize that you're not fighting people. You're fighting usually a spiritual warfare, entities. If you don't believe in that, the natural vibration of the earth, these people go against that. So when they see a person following the guidelines of what the earth has set or what God has set, if you're a Christian like me, then these people don't want to see that. And they're the opposition. They're the opposition, to be frank. Family, friends, or not. Because at the end of the day, they know what they're doing. And they know how it's going to affect you in the long run. It might not affect you now, but in the long run, that's their goal. They don't have a set time on destroying you. I say it again. They don't have a set time on destroying you. There's no set time on destroying you. Nothing runs out for them. These narcissists see as just a goal, like a goal post, like a field goal. It's nothing to them, You would think, like, why would a human being want to be like this? I don't have no ideas. Inhuman to me, like that the narcissist goes that far to try to humiliate you. Really they make themselves look dumb and stupid, because at the end of the day, people are people and they can see through bullshit, the real people. I feel like the ones who play a role and try to play on the narcissist side are with them, really, or they're just being, staying in the dark for whatever reason. Because the narcissist, one thing about the narcissist, they expose themselves damn sure a lot when it comes to talking about you. If I hear anybody talking about somebody too bad, I know damn well I got to get up out of there. Because at the end of the day, unless that person did something really extreme, then why are you smearing somebody's name to that extreme? Even mothers and fathers. Mothers and fathers, it's a hard topic for people to talk about, but they go to the extreme of making their kid a scapegoat, and that's how the cult continues, really, because they might have been a scapegoat. But for me to understand that I was a scapegoat, it's no way in hell I'm gonna make my kid a scapegoat. But that's how some parents think, and they have no bearing over their emotions when it comes to trying to scapegoat their own child. It's just crazy to me. No accountability, no responsibility. They see it as a game. Your life is a game to them, and they gonna play it to the fucking end. So you have to be very aware of the narcissistic cults and why you're the target. why you're the target. Figure out why you're the target first. Sometimes it's just no reason. Sometimes it's a legitimate reason. And you have to just know. Subscribe below. Thank you guys. Watch more of my videos. Thank you for watching it.